we're ready to roll. We're gonna go. We're gonna go.
We got the cameras going.
Hi. Hello.
1.
Oh, boy. Scared to death.
And now, the two-time winner of the Pennsylvania Association of Broadcasters Award and the two-time winner of the Pennsylvania Associated Press Broadcasters Association Award, promoting and advancing the craft and microbrew culture in Northeast Pennsylvania. It's another edition of
The Friday Beer Buzz! And the Friday Beer Buzz, powered by Sabatini's Pizza in Exeter, one of the area's greatest selections of rare, craft, and imported beers. Growlers and Crowlers, a hand pump.
Oh, my.
And 35 rotating drafts at Sabatini's Pizza and Sabatini's Bar and Bottle Shop, Wyoming Avenue in Exeter.
Lindo Sabatini in the house.
Good morning.
Lindo, Fred was like all over the place. He was stopped by the bottle shop a week, or I guess last week, was it?
I think maybe Tuesday night he was there.
Tuesday night he saw the black Sabatini's T-shirt, and he really loved it. And he was thinking you were like Santa Claus and you were going to show up with free T-shirts today or something.
It's kind of like when I go to the supermarket and they say, "Hey, where's my pizza?" I don't walk around with this. I don't walk around with
You
this
don't
stuff.
have them in, it's not like a business card in
Wait
your
a minute.
pocket.
You don't have a T-shirt dispenser on your belt?
For me to bring in my T-shirt, I would have had to think about it last night.
I know, yes.
You know?
I hear you. All right. We're glad you're here, whether you brought him a T-shirt or not. He does have a shirt on today, so he's okay. Bill from mybeerbuzz.com.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday, Bill.
Does that mean you didn't bring me a T-shirt?
Wait a minute.
I wanted a T-shirt.
I brought you all nothing.
I know you definitely sell the T-shirts there at the bottle shop in the bar. Do you ever think about selling Sabatini's pants at all? Or
It's a good idea.
a lot of places don't do that. You'd be leading the charge there. Just it's another crazy idea that I have. And
Shorts?
I'm an idea man. Yes.
Underwear?
Sure. Yeah. Sabatini's underwear.
With a fake pizza stain on them. Speaking of Sabatini's, we have to say congratulations. Wednesday night, the 8th, you celebrated 1 year anniversary.
Hey,
all
wow,
right.
I
Bottle
can't
shop.
believe that
Outstanding.
flew by.
We did. We had our anniversary party. We had two bands, and a lot of people came out and helped us
Nice.
drink the beers that were on draft.
And
Excellent.
you had an odd
Must
and
have been
interesting.
hard.
What was the odd and interesting beer that you made?
We figured we'd throw people a curveball, and we brought back a beer that you probably drank in the 70s,
Really?
80s. Yep. We put Jenny Cream Ale in a
Get out.
in a firkin.
Oh my God! In a firkin.
With
I'm
peach.
surprised the universe didn't collapse.
I know.
With peaches.
Wow. Oh my! Wow.
Peaches.
I bet you that was actually good. You know what? There are occasions
Yeah.
when I think I'm going to pick up some Jenny Cream Ale for old time's sake, and I haven't done it yet. But someday I'm going to get a 6-pack, and I'm going to go stand in the woods, which is where I mostly drank Jenny Cream Ale, and just stand in the woods and drink that. But in a firkin with peaches, how was it?
Real quick, funny story. I go ahead and we don't tell anybody what it is. So we put the firkin on the bar. We're getting ready. All right, we're going to tap the firkin now. So I get the hammer and I go and I tap it. And then there's this guy. He's a pretty big beer geek. He knows every single rare beer that we can't get anywhere. And he comes in and he's like, "I want the first one." I'm like, "You got it." So I go ahead and I pour it and I give it to him. He's drinking. He goes, "Wow, it's pretty good. What is it?" I'm like, "It's Jenny Cream Ale with peaches." He's like, "No, really, what is it?" I'm like, "It's Jenny Cream Ale with peaches."
I wouldn't make that up.
That's great. That's outstanding. You must have tasted it, yes?
It was good.
Was it?
I mean, Jenny Cream Ale is not a bad beer.
That's true. It's not.
It's a good beer, and it in a firkin, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was really enjoyable.
With a little peach tang to it, I bet you it was probably actually interesting. I bet you it was.
I mean, you couldn't make it worse, right? I mean, Cream Ale's a good beer.
It's a good beer.
So you have an
cool.
event coming up on the 15th. That's next Wednesday night. It's a typical monthly Sabatini's event, and this one is called Best of the East Coast.
Yeah, we decided to try to put together a list of the beers that we want to show people that we can offer, and we picked a bunch of good breweries all throughout the East Coast, and we're able to come up with a pretty solid list. We're featuring Jack's Abbey out of Massachusetts, NOLA, which is not normally in the area, but we were able to get them out of Louisiana, Champion, Oxbow, we have a couple beers from, Carton out of New Jersey, we have their boat beer, we're going to be able to put that on draft. Two good, nice beers from Southern Tier. One is their oatmeal stout that's aged from 2012,
Ooh.
which is really nice.
Nice.
And OEC is a real small boutique brewery in Connecticut. Doesn't really distribute much. We have their Imperium, which is a wheat wine that's been aged in red wine barrels. So that's going to be on. Soul Artisan Ales. They really getting a lot of press for their can releases. We just were able to get their latest can release, the Juice Box. It's a hazy IPA, Northeast style IPA, really nice, real juicy, not too bitter.
That sounds great.
That's in a Firkin.
That's the Firkin.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
And-
the sequence here is you get to the pizza shop around 4:35 if you want to see, maybe 6
This
if
is
you
your
want
strategy
to see.
planning
is.
instructions here.
And you have the first, 9? There are 9 different beers on draft at the pizza place. Then the Firkin taps at 7 p.m., so you have one of the Firkins. Then at 9:30 p.m., how many more beers over at the pizza shop or at the bottle shop?
Over at the bottle shop, we're going to be tapping 5 more beers at 9:30.
Wow.
So you kind of save a little bit of energy for the last 5, and the last 5 are always really nice beers at the end. And one of them we get to feature. We're going to drink right now.
Yeah. We have a beer today from Freeport, Maine. This beer is regarded as one of the best IPAs. It's in the Pliny the Elder category, the Heady Topper category.
Yeah.
We're featuring Maine Beer Company Lunch is the name of the beer.
Just Lunch is the name of the beer.
Yeah, Lunch IPA.
Uh-huh. Now, and I knew that we were going to be doing this a day or two ago. You sent the information in an email, and I'd never heard of it before, and not until today when you came in and said that this is in the same stratosphere as the Heady Topper.
It is, yeah.
And the Pliny the Elder.
Yeah.
And I got kind of excited by that.
Yeah.
And now I've been tasting it here, and I got to say, yes.
Do you agree?
Oh yeah.
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 It's very good.
It's the nose is really gorgeous on it. I mean, the aromas of this beer, love the grapefruit things for me.
But how's the thing? How is it that we've all heard of, or maybe you have,
Yeah.
certainly you have, but I haven't heard of this beer until now. I know Pliny the Elder, and I know Heady Topper, and I know they're hard to get.
The distribution
Yeah.
for this beer is ridiculously small. It's really hard to get any beers from Maine. Now, Maine doesn't brew beers and say, all right, let's find 73 weird ingredients and throw them in a beer to be cool. These guys go ahead and they pick a style, whatever style they're brewing, and they brew it completely true to style, and they just nail it.
Wow.
Every beer these guys brew, their porter is amazing. Their stout is really good. Their pale, they have a couple different pale ales, all really nice. Their IPA, and then they have their double IPA is dinner.
Well, so is the distribution thing a choice that they're making? Because if they make consistently outstanding beers, why isn't it more widespread?
They're small.
15-barrel brew house.
Oh.
They're small, and their beers are really sought after. They could probably sell the majority of their beers in-house, but they do share a little bit with the people outside in the industry. So we never had lunch bottles before. We got very few. We're going to be selling some of them the night of the event.
But you can try it on draft.
But on draft, we will have lunch on at both buildings, and we also got lucky to get a keg of Mean Old Tom, which is their stout, and that's going to be on nitro. So we're really excited about that too.
Their stuff is really, really unique. And you and I talked off the air before. Their webpage is, it's sort of, they're very devoted to doing things right, or they don't do them at all.
Yes.
And so their webpage is that's maybe one where they missed a little bit.
You have
to do things right.
I will say that you have to be inspired, or you have to be tenacious to spend much time on their website. It's mainbeercompany.com.
Yeah, and it's sort of split into what we do and what they do, and it's all about their sustainability. But it's actually, I think, pretty interesting story. They do what's right, and that's the way they put it. Their employees are 100% funded in health care, and they're 100% funded in their retirement programs, so they don't have to pay their own way into either one of these things.
Yeah.
They give money. They're part of what's called the 1% for the planet, and so they give 1% of their profits to nonprofits, to the community, back to animal rescue and Save the Gorillas and Save the Whales and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they say they did that even before they were taking salaries, like even before the brothers. It's Dan and David Kleben. They're from Michigan, and they founded this.
Yeah.
Before they were even taking salaries, they were giving 1% to the planet.
Well, with very limited distribution and with paying 100% for all this stuff for their employees, and are they even making a living here? Or
apparently
the
they
beer
are.
is excellent. I'm sure it's selling big time in Maine.
They're making a living now.
Yeah.
These guys are doing all right now, and a lot of this beer is very sought after. And like I said before, dinner people line up for around the building trying to get dinner.
Yeah, Brother David is a financial advisor by trade, and Brother Dan was a lawyer by trade. So they've covered their bases as far as making money and profiting on this thing.
Yeah.
Started in 2009. Maine Beer Company, the name essentially is where they are. They're in Freeport, Maine. They do plain. Look at the packaging. You have one in front of you.
It's black and white. It almost looks like a generic.
Yeah, it's a very,
labeling.
very plain label. It's a white label with black writing. That's kind of what they're known for, and you would think that wouldn't work, but it actually works. You can pick their beer out on the shelf.
I bet you can because it's so simple.
Well, that's the thing. It stands out because it doesn't stand out versus all the other beers that are all about giant font.
Just like the beer in the bottle.
Yeah.
Beer in the bottle is just what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, that's why I've always liked them, because when they don't, you're not going to find a tangerine IPA with ginger and orange zest and all this stuff. It's going to be an IPA, and that's what their labels almost kind of tell you that too.
Yeah.
And it's a 500 milliliter bottle, so it's an odd size. It's 16.9 ounce bottles, so that stands out as well. And then the names. The names are very simple. This one's called Lunch. They do a double IPA called Dinner. They do a pale ale. One of my favorites is called Peepers.
Peepers.
And Lunch, Peepers is named after the frog.
frogs.
Yeah, they
like
make the pee-pee noise.
Yeah.
Lunch is named after, believe it or not, off the coast of Maine, there's a playful female whale that they came to know, and that playful female whale got a bite taken out of one of her fins, and they could see that, so they started to nickname her Lunch.
Let me just back you up here one second.
Okay.
A playful female whale that they know.
Yeah.
I'm not.
If you go on any whale watching anywhere,
this same whale keeps showing up?
Yeah, they do. In Alaska, they know the whales. They know which ones are which. They can tell them apart. They name them.
Here comes Lunch.
So they named this one Lunch because of the bite taken out of her,
right.
and that she was so tenacious that they named the beer after her, and that the beer is sort of a tenacious
so
IPA.
Then the double IPA being Dinner, is that a play on lunch?
There's another one with a bigger bite taken out. That one's Dinner.
Yeah. Sadly, that original whale was. But no.
Yeah, when they couldn't find lunch anymore.
Dinner is dead.
Well, I got to say, it's an excellent IPA. There's no doubt about it.
And on draft at Sab's on Wednesday night, the 15th, this will be spectacular. And we should mention, these bottles are dated May 17th, 2016. So these are super fresh.
So fresh, we had to slap them.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Maine Beer Company's Lunch, the beer we're enjoying here this morning.
And the WILK Friday Beer Buzz, powered by Sabatini's Pizza in Exeter, one of the area's greatest selections of rare craft and imported beers. There's growlers and crowlers, a hand pump, and 35 rotating drafts. All at Sabatini's Pizza and Sabatini's Bar and Bottle Shop, a year old, Wyoming Avenue in Exeter.
All right, the Friday Beer Buzz, bringing good beers and good people together.
What a crazy ending.
It is. Happy birthday.
There are few things more detrimental.
We're still on. That was a weird ending.
I think the wind took it.